Well, thank you everyone for being here today. We certainly have been busy for the last few weeks. Over the past month, Salt Lake City has launched 3 new housing programs to help bring stability to K through 12 students, those who suffer from mental illness, and individuals currently in our homeless shelter. All of these programs have been partnerships with community agencies and have helped fill gaps through which vulnerable people fall. They have also all been funded using sales tax dollars from the city's Funding Our Future initiative. Today, we are excited to be partnering with the Community Development Corporation of Utah to launch the Community Heroes Home Buyer Program. We are excited to partner with CDC Utah, not only because Director Mike Ackerlow was one of the people who helped create and launch the city's 5-year housing plan, Growing SLC, but because CDC Utah is a force in home ownership programs, having helped over 4,000 families in Utah become homeowners. The Heroes program is unique in that it specifically serves our city's first responders, nurses, and teachers, critical public servants who keep the capital city thriving. When we talk about building a city for everyone, we want to ensure that those who do this work are able to build their lives right here. By offering no interest and deferred down payment loans to public servants looking to live where they work, we are helping remove an obstacle to home ownership. We know in many cases a down payment is a barrier to entry to home ownership, even for those who can afford a monthly payment. With this $100,000, we are able to solve this problem for 6 to 8 public servant families this year, with hopefully more to come in the future. Because this funding is limited to individuals and families making less than 80% AMI, or $44,000 per year for a single household and $64,000 a year for a family of 4, this program will be of particular value to single income families, single parents, part-time teachers, and young people starting in their career. For the last 3 years, Salt Lake City has also been developing programs to bring the cost of home ownership down. Today, we are at a community land trust home, a city-owned property, completely renovated and ready to be sold. The unique part of properties like these is that the city will retain ownership of the land beneath them, allowing a buyer to purchase at a lower cost, earn equity, and sell to another family at an affordable price. By creating multiple solutions to the complexities and cost of home ownership, Salt Lake City is ensuring the American dream remains viable for all in our city. Why does this matter? Home ownership is the key to neighborhood stability. And who better to have in your neighborhood than someone who spends their working life bringing that stability to Salt Lake City through their employment. When asked why individuals leave the capital city, one of the main reasons is related to the cost of home ownership. So it is critical we address this issue as part of our overall affordable housing strategy. And we don't want people literally driving away from Salt Lake City and then driving back every day to go to work, adding to our air pollution. I want to thank CDC Utah, our housing team, and of course the residents of Salt Lake City for supporting the Funding Our Future initiative and this type of work that we are able to do because of that. If you're keeping track as we end this busy month, Together, we have launched 4 new housing programs, just over $400,000, money that will bring stability to about 120 different people over the next 12 months. That is a great return on our investment. I'll now turn the time over to Mike Ackerlow.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for that. Thank you, Mayor Biskupski. When we think of great neighborhoods where we want to live, we think of nice homes, great schools, safe neighborhoods, access to good health care, and transportation, and more. But what we sometimes forget are the people who provide many of the important services that make our communities so desirable. The school teacher, the firefighter, the police officer, the nurses, and the EMTs. We want their services, but unfortunately, many are unable to live where they work. This is why CDCU is excited to partner with the city and the Community Heroes program that provides down payment assistance for those in our community who serve so valiantly. We want to help those who are helping us. We know that in Salt Lake City, our housing values are at all-time highs, making home ownership out of reach for too many people. However, the Community Heroes program will provide access to financial assistance for teachers, caregivers, officers, first responders, and 911 dispatchers so they can live in this great city and live closer to where they work. The Community Heroes program provides a 0% interest-deferred loan that can be up to 5% of the purchase price of the home. Those funds can be used for down payment assistance or to help with closing costs. To qualify, applicants must live in or be relocating to Salt Lake City. Our organization, the Community Development Corporation of Utah, has administered down payment assistance for years within Salt Lake City, and we understand the issues that people are grappling with in finding a healthy, safe, and quality place to live. We have seen how a down payment assistance program can impact the lives of many. CDCU, our organization, will not only administer the program, but will also provide free homebuyer education to all those who receive the funds to assist them on their path to successful homeownership. More details regarding the Community Heroes program are available on the handout inside the home. We want to thank Salt Lake City Housing and Neighborhood Development for their vision in creating a program that will assist those who are making our neighborhoods such great places to live. I want to thank Katie Milligan and Brian Nava from CDCU who have spent many hours evaluating this program to make it something that'll impact many lives. Most importantly, we want to thank our community heroes for their selfless service to our communities. You make this city such a great place to live, and we are grateful for all you do. Thank you. We'll now turn the time over to Lisa for some comments.
Good morning. I'm Lisa Burnett, Director of Salt Lake City 911. We are so pleased to hear about this program. A lot of our staff members actually live in Salt Lake City in rental properties because they have not had the ability to afford their own home. This is going to be a great initiative and benefit to have our staff be able to live where they work. I can't thank everyone who put these programs together enough. This is going to make a significant difference for our folks. Thank you.